vlog.
Hello or welcome back to Triple I. So in today's video,
I wanna share a little bit of experiences about how it feels to study abroad.
word, and it's 2020, guys.
Everyone is online, remote learning 2020 edition. So somehow I'm going to cover up all here in today's video, summarizing on how it feels to study abroad as an international student, feeling the remote learning 2020, and just typically about how these Australian universities work and how I enjoy my remote learning, online learning. So actually I've been asking this on Instagram and talking about what do you want to know about Australian uni. So therefore maybe it's a good idea for me to make a video and just share my experience. Maybe this will be someone's survival guides or just your guidance. So if you have any ideas or any kind of tips for international students studying remote learning, make sure you comment down below. Or you have any other questions, I will be very happy to help you. So if you don't know me yet, hi, I'm Chrislyn and currently a freshman at University of Technology, Sydney, UTS Insearch, studying Diploma of Business. So in today's video, I'm going to cover up
how it feels.
Actually, it was back then, throwing back to the day I made this decision. So I went through these universities through my agents, which is the third parties, to connect me with the universities because I was clueless. Initially, we are just graduated from senior high school and we are
Going to face a lot more into reality life, into
the universities, and just COVID-19 hits and we don't know what to do. So yeah, I was clueless and I don't know exactly what I'm going to learn, what major should I get into, because I really love to learn every single new thing. And yeah, the agent helped me. By the way, my agent is IDP, and just somehow it took me months for me to decide, and somehow, yes, okay, let's go online. I don't know, because our brains just stopped working since quarantine. We do not have that intense learning from this really scheduled time from the universities, from the schools like we used to do. And maybe it's a good idea for us to shift into online because we need to really adapt.
I think that is an exact time for us to really shift online because we need to adapt really well into this kind
of online thing, because just
the primary students, those junior high school students, everyone is trying to adapt and trying to really cope with these uncertainties, and
we just can't postpone. And the question is that
Until when we will wait for the uncertainties become certainties.
Therefore, just move online. Although, to be honest, Australian universities that I entered to, UTS Insearch, is
really a huge fee.
yeah, let's be frank. It's a huge fee, and we do not get any reduction because of everyone needs budgets. I know everyone needs these fees due to this COVID-19. Everyone is trying to earn the monies because yeah, it decreases a lot since this pandemic. So yeah, I don't know if it's worth it or not, but just work it out. Just get it all in and try to utilize all the services, all the resources that they provided, and make sure that you really optimize your learning outcomes. By the way, if you want to watch my study tips on how I learn remote learning and effectively, efficiently, and productively, make sure to check it out here. So how it feels to study remote learning, actually I feel a little bit disappointed because since I was a kid, I'm really super excited that yes, I want to go study abroad and just to feel the new environments, new cultures, new people, and then live independently, and then we can go whenever we want, and then we can play whenever we want, and then feel just the new life, the new me, the new pace of life, or whatever it is, that new independent pace of life, and kind of challenging, but it's quite fun. And it's just the year where we grow up, where we realize that okay, we are going to be independent, we are going to do whatever that we want to do without anyone telling us no, you can't do that, no, you can't do that, because we are in our trial and errors pace of life, adultinghood, But somehow we just stuck at home and
It was all just your imaginations.
it was just all your expectations because the reality doesn't really go in line with your expectations. But somehow let's just take this in a positive way that we can actually go having breakfast with my families and just having more time with your families, because when you study abroad you are not going to have more time, especially when we have time gaps. It's 4 hours from Australia to Indonesia. I mean the time gaps, it's 4 hours. Like me, actually, in this current time where I'm studying online, actually it kind of frustrating. I am still at home, but the time gaps is different, so I need to wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning. And sometimes when months ago when I didn't attend this kind of online classes, I still have the opportunities for me to chit chat with my families, having breakfast together, that quality time, watching the movies at night. And now maybe it is kind of difficult for me to find time actually to just spend with my families, although I'm stuck at home because the time gap's back again. It's 4 hours time gaps, and sometimes breakfast I eat alone and then I can't watch movies because the next morning I'm going to wake up early in the morning that nobody will get up, even the sun hasn't risen yet. So I needed to wake up and then just ring. Everything is ruined, but I am perfectly fine. I am perfectly happy. And that is what I put into myself. Okay, this is a huge fee. You are going to enjoy this life, and this is also kind of challenging. You love challenging stuff, and then go for it. These online courses. One of the best things that I experienced throughout this kind of studying abroad through online learning is all about the system that is different from these Australian universities and also Indonesian universities. In Indonesia, for example, if you take business had a lot of majors. For example, if you want to take accounting, then you go for accounting directly, specifically what you want to specialize in. But it is different from this kind of Australian university. We as an international students, we are obliged to enter into these diploma courses, and then in these diploma courses you have divided into 3 categories. The first one is the standard, and also the accelerated. So fortunately I'm entering the accelerated, and we have 8 months, and in these 8 months we are divided into 2 months, 2 parts, and then 4 months, and then 4 months, semester 1, semester 2. The semester 1 we are going to take 4 different courses all about the business. For example, in my first semester I'm learning about the academic and business communication, and then accounting for business, and then economics for business, and then managing people and organizations. I love to see how these systems work. Like we learn a lot of those things. Like we learn all the basic foundations for these kind of courses, the underlying foundations of business. Therefore, after these 8 months, we gotta choose what we want to specialize in based on these 8, what you want. Because we are graduating from our senior high school. We do not have any idea what is our future, like what our future holds, what we are going to be, and what we really passionate about. So therefore, this kind of 8 months really maybe give a guidance for us, like what we want, visualizing what we want actually through these 8 kind of majors. So you gotta choose after these 8 months. And the first university is actually a second year at university. Do you get what I mean? Someone asked me about the cultures in Australia, what is prominent from them, like the Australian cultures, their backgrounds, the way they live generally. I can't really answer these questions because I'm still not there. Therefore, I can't feel the vibes, the cultures vibes, the new people vibes, the Australian vibes, because we are in remote learning now. But guess what? Despite all the complaints, all the negativity, all the disappointments, everything that makes you feel really fed up about this remote online 2020, this pandemic, this quarantine, everything is shifted online, and then this pandemic makes you feel isolated, and then you can't feel the life that you're supposed to live as a millennial, as a person who just graduate I am still encouraging you to study abroad. I don't know why, because it was my dream back again since I was a kid. I really want to feel the new independent pace of life where I live independently, where I just me, no one else. It's not that I don't love my kind of surroundings, my immediate families, but it's just fun, interestingly fun and challenging. And if you want to watch another reasons why I really encourage people to study abroad, make sure you check it out in my previous video, and I'm going to link it in the description box below too. And I think that I'm going to just end this video because I've been talking way too much. And if you have any other suggestions or ideas for upcoming videos, make sure you comment down below. And if you have any other questions, any other kind of tips that you can help to other international students or just to motivate people to study abroad, make sure you comment down below too. Let's engage to each other and get well to each other. See you on our next videos, and I hope to see you on my next videos. Thank you for watching up to this minute, and thanks for supporting us. Bye bye.